In the first part, we talked about the difference between the past simple tense and the past continuous tense. Now, I will explain the past perfect tense. This tense is completely new for you. So, how can we form this tense? So, the past perfect is formed using had plus the past participle. So remember last time I told you to study the second column in the irregular verbs. Now I want you to study the third column in the irregular verbs in your student book page 124. Because it has the past participle of the verb, which is form number 3. So when I say verb, for example, let's say go, the past is went, and the past participle is gone. So I will use gone, the past participle of the verb. Okay, so we use it, we form it with had and the past participle of the verb. We use this tense for what? To talk about an action that happened before another action in the past. So if I have two actions and the two actions happened in the past, I put the first one in the past perfect. And I put the second one in the past simple. So let's say first I watched TV, then I slept. So which action happened first? I watched TV. So I put this one in the past perfect. So I say after I had watched TV, I slept. Okay, now let's see the guiding words. After and as soon as are the same. So after or as soon as, I put past perfect, and in the other sentence I put past simple. So after he had watched TV, he slept. So here I have after, and this action happened first. I put it in the past perfect. I put the other action in the past simple. What about before or by the time? After before or by the time, I put the opposite, past simple. And in the other sentence, I put past perfect. So before he slept, he had watched TV. Still, he watched TV first, so I put it in the past perfect, and then I put the other action in the past simple. So before he slept, he had watched TV. Now, what about till or until? I didn't see the film until I had read the book. So you can say also I didn't see the film till I had read the book. So after till or until, you put the past perfect tense. In the other sentence, you put the past simple, but in the negative form. So another example, you can say she didn't visit her uncle till she had bought for him a nice present. So first she bought for him a nice present, and then she visited her uncle. How can we form the negative? We put had plus not plus past participle of the verb. So I hadn't slept well. The questions: had you bought a car? Or what had you bought? So again, you use had as your helping verb. Now let's take a look at your book. So again, it's past tense contrast, page 15. So we have compared between the past simple, the past continuous tense, and the past perfect tense. Let's take a look at exercise 2. Read and complete the rules in the Learn This box with the names of the tenses. Find examples of each rule in the text. Okay, we'll just complete the rules. Past tenses. When we are narrating events in the past, number 1, we can use the to set the scene. Of course, past continuous tense. It was raining and the wind was blowing. Number 2. We use the for actions or events that happened one after another. So again, we use the past simple tense for actions that happened one after another. For example, I got home, sat down, and turned on the TV. 3. We use the for an action or event that interrupted a background event. So number 3, we use the past continuous tense for event that interrupted a background event, and we use the for the background event. We use the past simple for the background event. Example: while I was having dinner, the phone rang. What were you doing when I saw him? 4. We use that to talk about an event that happened before another event in the past. So we use the past perfect. For example, I wasn't hungry because I had already eaten a pizza. Exploit exercise 1. Choose the correct tense or tenses. Number 1. Dad broke a glass while he was doing the washing up. Number 2. The ground was wet when I left the house in the morning. It had rained during the night. 3. Why were you out in the rain? I was bringing in the washing. 4. When I arrived, my mom helped me with my homework. 5. After we had worked for an hour, we stopped for a rest. 6. Tom was driving home when he was crashing or crashed. Of course, when he crashed the car. 7. My dad got up, had breakfast, and went to work. 8. I had a headache because I hadn't eaten since the day before. Let me show you the answers. Exercise 2. Complete the text. Use the past simple, the past continuous, and the past perfect form of the verbs in brackets. Sylvia's earliest memory. It was about a week after my 3rd birthday. My aunt had given me a new doll as a present, and while I, of course, after a while you put present continuous as we put past continuous tense. So while I was playing with it, I noticed that my other dolls were all quite dirty in comparison. So number 4, I decided to give them a bath when, number 5, when I had washed them all, I, number 6, took them outside, and number 7, put them on the grass. It was a warm day and the sun, number 8, was shining. Number 9, while I was waiting for the dolls to dry. Number 10, I heard a shout from inside. Number 11, so I looked in through the window. 12, water was pouring down from the kitchen ceiling onto the floor. 13, I hadn't turned the taps off in the bathroom. I remember that my dad was really angry because, number 14, because he had decorated the kitchen the previous week. And this is the end of the lesson.